Hello? Testing? Is this on? 1 second. Are we live? What's up, Goonie? What's up, Gio? It's on. It's alive. It's been a really long time since I've streamed, man. It feels like an ancient art form or something coming back to this. But what's up? Hey, thanks to anybody that's tuning in to hang out. Just thought I would get on and just show a little bit of Maplestory, man. It's if you've been listening in on Maplestory, I mean, this has been kind of a game for me. And we got a beta key, so I was like, I should stream. Should stream a little bit. Let's just see what's going on. So, what's up, Skitty? Oh my God, long time no see. And Sky too. What's up, man? Yo, thanks everybody for coming in. Dude, I really don't have much planned today, other than I was just gonna play Maplestory. I don't know if you guys want to watch Maplestory or not, but that was the plan today. But here, let me show you my character. So I'm a little bit sick right now because when I did get the key, I pretty much played an obsessive amount where I wasn't sleeping. So I'm recovering from sickness from playing. But dude, look at this. Check this out. How do I even get to my character? Hold on. Yes, we're a little warrior, a little level 25 warrior. We're not doing too bad right now. But I'll tell you what. The screen froze. What? What's going on? Hold on. You know what? Let me do this. Hold on. Hold on. We'll just go here. This should just be a screen capture, not just a game capture. But we're level 25, dude. We're kind of being sweaty right now. What's up, Firu? How's life? Life's good. I know a lot of you haven't been really updated to what's going on, but Jesus, that is loud. I am back in school full time. I am a full-time student. Had some stuff happen with work, and I took that opportunity to get back into school. Still working full-time too, which is kind of why I've been absent, just because it's been really busy doing school, work, and just other life duties. But you know, whenever a good game comes along, I'm like, kind of want to play. My brother, thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. I don't know how much I'll be streaming, so you may want to support somebody else, but thank you, man. Oh my God, is that my Twitch girlfriend, Orangey? Hi. Oh, Kistel. Oh, you guys are too sweet. Seriously, thank you so much. Okay, well, let's figure out a plan today. I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming. I mean, I plan on being sweaty in this game. My goal with this beta was just to get to like 10 or 15 and just learn the game and like kind of get used to it. And then old school Maplestory just sucked me back in, man. So I think what we're gonna do, we need to get to 30. I think that's the goal. Kerning City. What's up, Toothy? We need to get to 30. But the problem is, if any of you have been keeping up with like the classic beta and everything, it's kind of a nightmare. It's like you're in constant war with having money, with having potions, and having gear, and it's really fun. You don't just get money and things thrown at you. It's actually a struggle. It's like an account manager trying to figure out how the fuck to play the game and be able to train. So we've been struggling. We've been farming on some stuff that's really weak, but I really want to try to farm at Ant Tunnel today. That's kind of the goal today. So I think we're going to make our way to Ant Tunnel, and we're going to see what's going on. Please, for the love of God, guys, because I lost all of my settings for OBS. If something sounds too loud or something's too quiet, please tell me. I tried testing all my settings yesterday, and I don't know. I feel like a brand new streamer. Don't know what's going on. Please help me. Actually, you know what? I think this needs to be cranked up. I'm going to fix this real quick. Hold on. I think this needs to be louder. I think the OBS is shitty. Do you guys want to listen to background music? Do you guys want the Maplestory sounds? What y'all's want? A little bit like right there. What classes are in the game right now? It's only explorers. I don't think they're planning on pirates. I've been trying to keep in the loop. I think this is where I gotta go to get there. No, I gotta go through the swamp, dude. Let's go swamping. It's just the four. Just the four explorer classes, and then I mean, people are talking about like maybe at some point there will be like pirates or like the newer classes, but as of right now, I don't think they've really planned on that. Can I hit these? Kinda. Okay. Oh, ow. Fuck, dude. Ooh, orange. Okay, worth. That's not my Victoria Island. Dude, this, right? This, I think the patch is like version 0.37. It is a lot different than what we're used to. This is way older than most of us. I didn't play during this time. I played like version 62, which I think is what most of us are used to. This is like right out of beta 2004 or whatever. So it's a bit different. A little bit smaller, but the thing is, there's a lot of secret maps here too. So like, I think like right here, like Rocky Mountain 1, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. They just didn't show them all. So like if you go to this map, there's a different portal to take you to all those maps. So there's a lot more maps than what it shows. And they've also created a lot of content, new content. It's right here, Forgotten Hollow. I don't know if you can get to it yet or not. I haven't really explored that far in the beta. You'll play when Cygnus Nights drops. Cygnus Nights were pretty freaking sick, bro. Okay, give me 1 second. I don't like the game sounds this loud. The sound effects are too loud for me. Hold on. This stupid assassin doing way too much damage right now. Okay. Cygnus Nights were sick. I remember that patch drop. Everybody was racing to 120. But yeah, I don't know. Expectations of this beta were pretty low. I mean, I got to watch. I didn't have a beta key like right off the bat, so I I like hate watched for hours on end for the first few days. I was so bad. And then I did get a key and I was like, all right, let's play. But like watching other people play, I don't know, felt really good. Felt pretty cool, man. Like it felt like the old game we're all used to. But playing it is smooth, feels nice. I mean, it's got new generation comforts like being able to hotkey things. You can even have like multiple preset profiles out too, so you can set them all up. Like there's like new generation creature comforts, but it's pretty OG. I mean, it takes a fucking long time to level, so but it's a good time. It's a good time. But yeah, let's get to Ant Tunnel. I'm gonna see what I tried training there a little bit ago. It's a real major potion sink, and getting money in this game is pretty rough. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna see if we can train a little bit. If we can, cool. If not, we're gonna go back to like, I think pigs. the freaking pig beach that everybody knows about. Makes me feel like I'm 10 again, dude. I like telling you, I played for like 18 hours or something. I couldn't get off the game. I was way too hooked on it when I got the key. So yeah, it feels good. It feels good. I'm trying to not burn myself out, but I would love to get to 30 because the goal, guys, even though we're using a sword, the goal is to be a spearman. I originally wanted to play archer, but after watching archers in the beta, I was like, I think I'll try something else. They didn't look too fun. So, I was like, let me try. Ooh, equipment drop. Okay. I was like, let me try a swordsman. Let's see if we can test another class that really isn't played. There is by far like a lot of really popular classes that everybody's trying. I don't really feel the need to try those because there's going to be plenty of information and resources on those ones. The swordsmen or fighters, warriors are probably like the next like least popular. So let's give that a shot. It's been fun, dude. I know nothing. You were a Mabinogi girl? I know nothing about Mabinogi. Didn't they just come out with like a re-release of that? Or is it just still the same game? Oh my god, look, everybody's here, dude. Dang, do I just train here? There's a full freaking party here. Hold on, let's see what's going on here. Got 4 people in the party. This is kind of popping. Hi, guys. All right, what do we got? We got a varying level of people. You know what? Here, we're gonna hang out here for a minute. This might be good. This might be good. This might be good, dude. So the big thing is like, party play is so important in this damn game. They made it so like you get really good experience playing with everybody else, which I love. If anybody has played Maplestory and you remember the Lionheart Castle days, that by far was like the best meta ever. It's just 6 people getting together in a party on a map and killing things. And nowadays, I don't care what map you're on. If you're in a group of 6 people or even like 5 or 4, you're doing pretty good. Like you're going to get good experience. You're going to train pretty well. Let's see how this is. It's the same game, but they want to make a new engine. Yeah. I mean, it's Nexon. They can do that if they want. Yeah, would it be popular enough? Was Mabinogi ever that popular? I know it has like a somewhat of like a cult following, like most OG games, right? Yeah, I think anything for my level right now, any place that I can kind of clear with like 1 attack, it's pretty solid. I need to be using Slash Boss though. There we go. But these green mushrooms are pretty good. I really want to go to Ant Tunnel though. I really want to go to Ant. You know what? I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna head to Ant Tunnel. Sorry group that I just joined. I'm leaving y'all's. We're gonna try it. We gotta get the good EXP. There's no other way we're getting to 30 if we're not min-maxing and getting sweaty. Met a lot of Korean friends via Twitter, Tumblr back in the day because they were surprised the game existed in North America. Bro, that's so funny. You probably had people that were like, wait, you're English? What city and state are you from? Probably freaking out like, I met an American. That's so cool. I had the same experiences in Dofus, if anybody remembers Dofus. Because that was a French game, and so everybody was like, whoa, an American's playing this game. That's crazy. And they were just enthralled with you. Everybody seems to love the current team for Korea. Well, I'm hoping for you, Orange. I'm hoping that you can find a really fun game. You need Mabinogi in your life. You need to get rid of that PSO2 game. Oh, Chio, thank you. Thank you so much for the subscription. I'm sorry that, okay, I'm sorry I don't have any sound effects, by the way. I will figure this out, okay? What's up, Kazani? I'm doing good, dude. I'm recovering from illness from playing so much Maplestory. So if I sound a bit sick and nasally, I'm sorry. We're gonna get over it. I mean, you got people to pass. You just keep playing the game. Let me see if I can get an invite. Any party space? I'm doing good, man. I don't want to like make it the main thing, but like kind of my life update if y'all haven't kept in touch. I'm full-time in school now. I lost my job like a year ago and decided that the best thing for me was to get back into school and try to actually like have a career. So your boys are gonna become an accountant. So I'm like a year into accounting school, which is great. It's been actually a fun time. And yeah, I've just been like working full-time, going to school full-time. So I just haven't had much time like on the computer to play stuff. But listen, Maplestory will always find a way to give me some time to play. So here we are. Been on 14? Of course you've been on 14. Of course. How did I forget this? Yo, why is nobody inviting me to a party though? Any PT space? Dude, I will be hunting for a party. There is a very special drop that can happen here if we can get into a... Wait. I have a polearm. Oh shit, we just gotta get 30. Aqua? What's up, Aqua? It's so fun. I'm seriously, guys, it's so fun seeing your guys' names. It really is. Like, it's impossible to keep in touch with everybody. So it's great to see you guys. And what's up, Ben? Thanks for hanging out, man. Is that Cassius? Okay, let's switch channels. Come on, guys. We gotta focus here. Nobody's inviting me to a party here. They think they're better than me. Any party space? Smile. Give him a smile. It always helps. Come on. Come on. I can only really jam with like games 4 days out of the week. The other 4 I'm working. I feel it. No. That's okay. Enjoy training. Fuck, dude. Slowly, I'm just deteriorating here. I need a party. Found you on Dofus streams? Yeah, dude. Dofus and Waven. The good times. Okay, so if I can't get a party here, guys, if I can't get a party here, we gotta go find a party. It is a terrible time training if you're not partying up. Shit, what do I do? I gotta find an alternative. Let's see. Okay, you know what? Here, we're gonna delve deeper. I think the answer, there's another map we can go to. There might be people there. We might find the refugees of Ant Tunnel 1. Oh god, my potion supply is just gonna dwindle. Right, let's get down here safely. Please don't hurt me. Ow. Oh fuck. Don't kill me. Anybody here? Hello? No one. What the fuck, dude? Everybody's just training at Tunnel 1? Oh no. Force your way? I'm thinking I'm noob, dude. Noob, bro. We're kind of chilling on gear right now. I don't know what you calling a noob. We're kind of drippy as a warrior. I think you know what? Let's see. There's only 6 people in a party. There's more than 6 people here. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna force our way here. Is there a second party? Or can we make one? Yeah, we're gonna force our way. That's what we do. Oop, I just spammed that. And now I do look like a noob. Shit. I've been exposed. Yeah, I'll flex my numbers too. Flex my damage and my area of effect potential, and they'll just be swooning over me. You gotta show, sometimes you gotta spill the beans. Show them how good you are, you know? Anyways, y'all tell me about what's going on with you guys. What's new with you? I mean, it's the big 2026. I was thinking about this last night because I had to update my my streaming settings and stuff. The last time I streamed was almost exactly a year ago, and I streamed Wuthering Waves. I think I played that game for 2 days. I think I streamed it one day, played it the next day, and I was like, I'm not playing gacha games. I was done. So I was like, dang, that's insane how little this game, how little games I've actually been playing this past year. That Wuthering Waves, a game I played for 2 days, was like the last thing I streamed. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Everybody's just standing around. Okay, here we go. Lids, getting a party. Who else needs a party? Grats. Gotta be nice. Gotta be nice even though we're invading. Come on. Come on, talk, people. Seriously, nobody else needs a party? All right, we're just gonna slowly... Oh, here we go, here we go. Okay, we're working. Bang. Okay, we got a party of 3. This is it. Our time to shine. Let's get this experience, dude. Leaving soon? Don't care. Get in here. Bang. Okay, look at that, dude. Party of 4. Let's get this experience. I think I want to stay up here. It's a lot easier for me just to farm one by one on these things. I really don't want to get hit. I don't want to have to buy potions. Just Cordy a Mass KS event? Listen. Why do you only know about the good parts of Maplestory, which was KS Wars? Holy. getting absolutely blasted because you just came into a map and didn't talk first, or some dude just played like feigned ignorance and just thought that they could just come in here and take a little bit. I will say it's kind of the nice thing about the classic beta so far. It just benefits you to have more people in a map. It just does. So like, I mean, yeah, people are KSing you, but you're not clearing the full map. So it makes sense to just invite them and just have everybody help each other. It's definitely a nice change of pace from the old game. That's not to say there's gonna be, you know, there won't be KSing though. You best know someone's on my map. I'm getting them out of there. 2024 was a hard year. Oh, I'm so sorry about your dad, Skitty. Seriously, sorry. Yeah, that changes your life absolutely a lot, and totally get, yeah, like that changing things. It's really hard. I'm sorry, man. Full-time work. Oh, that's cool about your sister. Congrats, man. Oh my, okay. This is up and down. I'm gonna read this before I just start spouting it on stream. Yeah, okay. Gosh, dude. Listen, at least I think you guys are doing it the right way. You're working on it in the right direction, and hey, sounds like your partner is supportive, and that's the biggest thing when going through stuff like that, man. And so glad you guys decided that the wedding needs to take a, you know, the wedding plans have to be canceled, but you know, give yourself some more time to plan, figure out exactly what you want to do. Sorry about that, dude. Really am. Dang. I can, yeah, I'm not good with loss, so don't really know what to say, man. I'm very sorry. Since I last saw you, yeah, that is a lot of stuff, man. The only thing that happened with me is that fucking job said I wasn't good enough, and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna make something better out of my life. What's up, One Moment? Thanks for the follow, man. Sorry if I'm like a little bit rusty. I really am. I'm trying to like figure out my setup and everywhere where everything is nowadays. But yeah, if you guys got questions about beta, you're more than welcome to ask. I'm not like obviously super high level, but I hate watched for days on end everybody else playing. So I've been trying to keep in the loop of this game. I mean, I think a lot of us plan on at least playing it for a little bit when it comes out. I do definitely plan on playing quite a bit. Oh my god, dude, these things really do hit hard though. That is the toughest thing. Is I am just burning potions being here. That is kind of a nightmare. I understand the pain. So this is why, okay, not to get super deep into the meta, a lot of people have been enjoying mages because I think they farm really easy, and they got the MP regen, so they just sit there and just farm for free. And I understand, a lot easier than getting bodied as a melee player. Oh my god. Okay, stop beating me up. Let me stay on this platform, bro. I'm king of the hill. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now this is my domain. Fuck. Please, for the love of God, let me stay here. I just want to take these two on right here. This is my little home. This one, jump down here. Take this one out. Come on. Okay, don't spawn. Whatever, dude. You know what we need to do today? Oh my god. We need to get some NX. I think that's the other thing we'll do today. Get some nice NX going. It's gotta be the hardest, least worth spot. You think so? So like, we'll try some other spots today. There's no problem. I'm not like, I mean, I am dedicated to this spot because I think it can be really good, but it's such a money sink, and other spots are gonna be just as bad. God damn it. We could go back to pigs. Pigs are okay. They're definitely slower, but we get hit for like 10. And 10 versus 100 makes it very profitable. Just little platforms? Yeah, the only thing well, yeah, okay. Maybe you're right. Maybe my judgment in farming spots isn't the best. I thought maybe if it was only one monster, I could actually just kill it quick, but... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Wait, there is somebody up here. I was gonna say, if I could take this big platform, I'd be chilling. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hit it. Hit the freaking thing. Congrats, bro. Maplestory 2 still a thing? Nope. It was a thing for a long time in KMS. Closed a long time ago for global though. Anyone? See if we can get some more people in a party. We're only 2 people, so it's pretty slow. But even if it's slow, we're almost like 8% up since we came here, which is not bad. Yeah, I think we take this up here. This is nice. Thrift, join ours. We have 2 people. I don't want to just abandon this one guy. This guy was willing to like hang out with me. Oh, dude, this guy is gonna be like such a hero. You sure? You're my hero. Okay. Look at this. Here we go. Invite. Dude, we're in the squad. Oh my god. Get me in here. Freaking put on the depends, man. We're gonna get sweaty and stinky now. Come on, Ray. Invite me, bro. / party invite. Come on, don't be a noob. Oh, what's up, one? Yeah. I mean, I'm not a Spearman yet. I would like to get to Spearman and try it out. Ray, where are you at? Where you at, Ray? Ray. Invite. Hey, there we go. Okay, okay. Now we gotta go back up. Fuck, dude. Oh, dude, I almost have to go repot. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've literally, like, dumped through my potions. Oh, no. Okay, let's go repotion real fast so we can actually train. Let's try to get some levels while we're here. Please don't kick me. I know I made a noob mistake here. The 20 speed on polearm is underrated. Okay, I'm so glad somebody agrees with me. The avoidability, don't get me wrong, I think can be super cool with spears. I think that speed is going to be busted on polearms. I just think being able to run around the map quicker, kill things quicker is going to be such a blessing. Also, I think a lot of people are going to look at spears in a nostalgic perspective, like, I have to go spirits. It's the OG, right? I'm fine being the uglier sister. Totally fine with it. Oh god, here we go, dropping money. You got meat? Okay. I want to make sure. Okay, we do. That's true. What's the most cost-effective health potion? I really haven't had to spend on it. Probably just reds, and just buy a lot of reds. Well, actually, unagi is, but that's way too much. Actually, meat is, isn't it? 50 for 100, 80 for 160. It's the same. Okay. Oh god. Okay, let's get another, like, I'm gonna do 200. We're gonna go crazy stinky. Let's go. Swap these over. Why did Maplestory 2 fail? I don't know about the Korea. I would say that it was successful in Korea because it went for like dang near what, like 8-10 years. But in global, you can find videos on it. For me personally, there was a lot of exploits that made the game very frustrating to play. They a big goal of Maplestory 2, they wanted to try to limit the separation, the degree of separation between like super heavy sweaters that wanted to play 20 hours a day and people who could only play a little bit at a time. They wanted to try to lessen the degree of difference between pay to win and just somebody playing free to play. So they time gated everything. The problem with that is that people found ways to get around the time gate, which was just really annoying. It was making like 6 characters and doing the same thing on all 6 characters because you were limited to like a run per character per week. So now you can do 6. So it just made it really annoying for people to like actually optimize. And then there was a very big exploit that the people that knew how to use it used it and got like months ahead of progress since everything was time gated. It got really frustrating after that part. Like I wasn't going to play a game where there's people that were literally half a year ahead of others because of exploits and didn't get punished. Sounds like PSO2. Yeah, doing urgent quests. I remember that. Log on to multiple characters. What's up, Kays? How you doing, dude? My waving brethren right there. Holy. How you doing, man? Do you know Spearman has 10% HP recovery on final attack? Can't find any info? Okay. I'm going to swap over to this really right now because this is really important to show people. Let me make sure I don't dox myself, though. Well, I did dox myself. It's okay. I don't think I did. Here, list right here. Don't look at any of that. I was trying to figure out the Unix. Right here, Meow database. Check this website out, meowdb.com. Right here, go to classes, go to warrior. You can look at all your classes. You can go to Spearman. Your final attack, it gives you health. You absorb health. You have a chance to absorb health when when final attack procs. So you get like 5% all the way up to 10%. It is very good. Very good. It is by far that's part of the reason I'm excited about Spearman. Because yeah, your final attack does heal. So you'll be able to train a bit easier. And that's why I like polearm, dude. Just go around smacking multiple things, and then every once in a while you just do a big ass attack and heal for it. I think Spearman's class identity is really fun. Like I said, I originally wanted to play crossbowman. I just thought I've never played crossbowman like way back in the day. I played an archer. I thought crossbowman would be fun, but seeing as we're going to be second job for a long time, I think playing something that feels good to you is the most important thing. You can go be a meta boy and play mages and stuff, but playing what feels good it's by far the most important thing. And crossbowman's final attack switches their, well, you use your AoE attack, but then it switches it to just a really strong single target, which is fine, but like crossbowmen are known for just doing like mobbing. So it just felt really weird that like in the middle of all your mobbing, you're just doing a really big single target attack. So I didn't really like that. But the Spearman, that sounds cool. Like, you know, you have a lot of HP. Every once in a while you're gonna do a big attack, but you're gonna heal some of it back, refund, and you're the tanky survival expert. That's exactly what Spearmen are. So it felt really cool, and I thought, okay, I'm willing to try Spearman in the beta, especially since there is some high level crossbowmen and bowmen already. So I kind of got my fix in on that, but I couldn't find any warriors that went Spearman. So let's try it ourselves. What's up, Nariko? What's up, nerd? Sorry, that was really mean. What's up, Nariko? How you been? You guys don't know what's been happening behind the scenes. Nariko also got a beta key, and I was begging him to just let me log in for like 10 minutes and play, and he was like, nah, bro, I can't do that. That's beyond terms and services. I can't do that, dude. He was being a very good, noble boy, so... I just want to be a spectator. Listen, some people have to stand to the side and be a wallflower. That's fine, man. It's a-okay. All right. Do you guys see the experience right now? We've just been sitting here bullshitting. We're already like 20% up. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. We're going to get to 30 today. We're going to freaking job advance. And then we're going to be a big old polearm boy with some movement speed. You're flying. Yeah, but the money is good. We should keep an eye on the money. We're at 19,000. So somebody keep an eye on that. 19,000. Let's see how much money we actually make, because what you're basically using health potions here. So you gotta recover like 80 mesos pretty quick. But look, that's flying right up, dude. Because you get money off of everybody, it's not bad if you can just be in a spot where you're not just getting bullied. Think horny mushrooms are the way to go? The undead probably hit for more, and they just move around too much. See, like here, I can I can safely hit them and jump around. It ain't too bad. The biggest problem with warrior is obviously accuracy. And so if not today, another day I'll stream. I'm gonna make another warrior and I'm gonna level back out 1 through 10 and kind of like, because I didn't record like any of my footage playing earlier, gotta figure out your accuracy, because one of the things on that website, that Meow database, is it does have an accuracy calculator. And so for classes like warrior where you can put points into dexterity to get accuracy, it's really important to figure out like where can you train. And obviously you don't have to be like super min maxy, but it is convenient to know like, all right, I can go to pigs at this level because I do have the accuracy for it, rather than running all the way over there, figuring out you can't hit them, and then having to run all the way back to where you were training. So that was a big thing here, is these horny mushrooms have pretty high dexterity requirement. I mean, most classes are a-okay, but for warriors, like, you couldn't really train here. You needed a lot of dexterity. Like, dude, that's classic for you. That's fun. Just do pigs right at Genesis. Dude, Pig Beach was so fun. And then like trained damn near 10 hours at Pig Beach. It was so fun. It was so iconic. When the iron pig came out, everybody was screaming, and we all like ants, you know, attracted to a enemy, just ran over and took it out, whittling it away. It was great. It was a good time. And you can actually defeat the iron pig, which is like the best thing. Mages can hit them. It's awesome. Nerika, are you still playing in the beta, or are you kind of done? You got to your levels and you're chilling. What's up, Fuzzy? How you been, man? Ooh, some bronze ore. Hold on, how's our bronze ore looking? Look at that, we're already up like 1,500 mesos just sitting here training. I actually think this is meso positive once you're in a full group. You gotta get in a squad and you gotta be in a safe spot. Good lordy. Like on release, like my only goals, fingers crossed this game comes out sooner than later, but my only goals are like, I just want to try to get to like level 20 ASAP, because like once you're at Anthill, I think you're chilling here for a long time. Ooh, I suck. Thank you so much. But like getting to 20 is, I think, probably like goal number 1. After that you can chill, because everybody's gonna be at Ant Tunnel or something similar. Do I use pole arms? I will be. Right now we're sword and shield, because sword hits plenty strong and shield gives you accuracy, and shield is very good. Accuracy is so goated. Let me do all the field work? Hell yeah. What? Nani? Oh my god, fam. Dude, streamer privilege. Holy, wait, I got something for you. No, I don't. Damn, I thought I had like a bandit hat or something. Oh my golly. Okay, now we can go mega scrolling. Look, we got 2 now. Holy. Thanks, friend. I'm good. How you doing? I'm good, man. I mustered up the courage to actually return to streaming for a day. I was like, I think I want to stream Maplestory, man. I don't know if you guys remember this. Like, the last time I was consistently streaming, and if anybody remembers this, good on you. Yo MS, whatever you want to call it. Like, by far the best private server of our time. Still got recordings of me playing. That was like the last time I was like consistently streaming, and it went downhill from there. I've been in like Maplestory brain since then, dude. What's up, Mimi? Thanks for hanging out with me on YouTube. Sorry I got to your message so late. Hey, if you want to, you're more than welcome to come hang out on Twitch. But yes, I am dual streaming on YouTube as well. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Oh, that was you, Case? Hell yeah. Thanks, brother. I'm excited to get to 30 and use a pole arm. Be a real stinky one. Just been playing MMOs. I've been in a desperate mood for MMOs, but nothing really like fits the mold of what I want. I don't know. New MMOs just don't hit like they like old ones. I think we can all agree on that. So it's nice to like get back to classic versions of games. Our generation is all just nostalgia nerds. That's what we are. We're unks that just want to play games that we remember when we were 10. Wuthering Waves, hell yeah, brother. I was just talking about how I streamed that for a day and then proceeded to never play it again. I streamed it, I was like, whatever. Never touch that game again. Trying to see if I could bring guild here. Try some other MMOs. I mean, I think a lot of people will be genuinely surprised as to the amount of support this game gets the first month. It'll probably drop off insanely, like most things, but that first month, like, I don't know if this will be on Steam necessarily, if this client would be on Steam, but like if it had a Steam chart, I bet you 200, 300,000 concurrent. I think there would be a crazy amount of people, because like anybody playing Maplestory, the modern version, would come and play classic for a bit, and then anybody that's an unk that wants to play is gonna play it. I think it'll be like pretty insane, the stats that come out of this game. The story in Woo-Wah is peak. Is it really? It's insane to me that like, wasn't that game called like the Genshin? Like, I mean, everything's a Genshin Impact clone, but that's essentially what it was, right? I need to chill on my mana usage. We're running out of potions quick. I don't think the squad will know if I'm just auto attacking. We're just gonna auto attack for a bit, guys. Yeah, shh, be quiet. Don't tell him. Oh shit, wait. This guy's getting suspicious, hold on. Okay, there we go. I think Wally's mom is onto us, they're looking at us. I'm just gonna be super active, you know. Maybe I need to be like the cheerleader and like hype people up and they'll be okay with me just auto attacking. Yeah. Problem is I take so much damage because I don't kill. I'm sure everybody's Mesa-broke. Everybody is. But like, once again, look, we started at like 19,000 when I asked us to monitor this. We're already up to 23.5. That's good, dude. 100 of our health pots costs 8,000. So that's pretty good. And we definitely have not used 100 health pots. So we'll be able to use some of that money towards potions, mana potions. Is Spearman the only class with stance? I think so. You should check that database. The only caveat would be maybe fighter and page with power with their power guard. I don't know if that does give stance or not, because both of them get the power guard, which reflects damage. So maybe that does. But yeah, dude, Spearman getting a little bit of knockback resistance too. It's only like 35% though. I don't really think it's gonna be that reliant, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna be honest. One moment, I'm actually, this is beta, I'm not getting to 50 or anything, but in the real server, kind of considering just going hybrid, because one of the things that's unusual is, at least the database that I'm using, right? And that's not, that word isn't God. We don't know if everything's true, but the speed booster, right? The speed booster, back in the day, you had to level it up to 20 to get the max effect. Nowadays, you get the max speed boost effect at level 1. The only difference between level 1 and 20 is the duration of the boost. But unlike back in the day, unlike back in the day where you got like, it was like 30 seconds timer on the first level, it's like 110 seconds. So like, you're getting the booster for over a minute and a half for 1 point investment, and it's the max speed. So like, you don't even have to put points into that. You have to cast it a few more times, but it's really not that bad. So there's like 19 points right there you could put into something else. So like, there's a world where you could probably go polearm and spear, get the benefit of both worlds. Because like, spear with that avoidability, that might be really nice in like bossing and stuff. I think that's where obviously it'll shine. If you can avoid a boss attack, that's pretty convenient. Probably gonna grind with polearm and boss with spear. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. I think that's a pretty solid choice. It'll be fun to use a freaking polearm, man. Everybody is so used to playing with spear, and I mean, polearms are dope, dude. You're leveling so fast. We're kind of just schmoving right now. What? We've been live for like not even an hour. I haven't really been grinding here for more than 30 minutes, and we were at like 38%. This is like at least 1 level an hour, if not more. It's pretty solid. Yeah, get your ass to Ant Tunnel as quick as possible. That's obviously the goal. But yeah, so what I plan on doing, we're just gonna train today here, but on another day, or I guess maybe later today, I don't know, I'm gonna level up another character to 10. That character to 10, why I'm leveling that up, I'm trying to figure out what's like the cleanest leveling route, if you want to call it. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect because on release there's gonna be 10 to 20 times as many people, so getting to any map is gonna be pretty tough. But like, understanding like, I'm level 12, where can I train, kind of thing, because of my accuracy, like figuring that out so you know what options open up to you. It's gonna be super important, because I really think the best bet is if you can find a map that's just filled with 6 people farming. I think you're gonna be more beneficial just to stay there than to farm at like the highest EXP spot, but you're like struggling to get a map or get a party. So like, I think a lot of people have been saying like just sitting at Maple Island and farming on snails is like one of the best things, because there's always people flocking in, so you can always make sure you're in a party of 6. Like, the whole party mechanic is super important. So if you can keep in a party, you're doing pretty good. And I think that motto is gonna just be true throughout every level. So my goal is to kind of get to pigs as quick as possible, but then find a map that isn't Pig Beach, because that place will be packed. So trying to find a different map that isn't Pig Beach, sit there for like 8 levels just making money, and then try to get here as quick as possible. The Wuwa story was amazing. They were playing it safe in 1x, but it got really picked up. Dude, listen, you guys still post every once in a while on the Discord. You guys doing like crazy boss clears and stuff. The game looks great. I'll be honest, gacha games, and call me a sinner because I'm playing Maplestory right now, but gacha games are kind of dead to me. I cannot touch like mobile gacha games. I loved Iran when it first came out. Yeah, the polearm master. Iran's so cool. Iran is probably, that was when Maplestory was cooking, like by far the hardest. Iran combo system was awesome. Please, for the love of God. Hello. Dude, what the helly? All right, give me a second. Let me get back into this. What the hell happened? Here, I'll play some music for us in the meantime. Just a little bit of music. All right. Freaking neck's on, dude. We back? Sorry, I fucking died. Give me 1 second. Let me log back in. Why is everything dying? Oh, what's up, Mari? Why? Because you showed up, Mr. Uma Slayer. Okay. Oh my God, was that loud? I just destroyed eardrums. I'm so sorry. 1 sec. Let me get in where it doesn't just blast us in the ears. Holy. All right, we resume to our regularly scheduled video gaming. Hi, nerd. Change channel, please. Please. Don't kick me from the party. DC. They left me in the party. Oh my God. What absolute legends. Yeah, the disconnect is a thing in the game. I wish it wasn't, but it's a thing. But that was like all on my internet, so I'm glad we're back. I'm glad we're back. Hope everything's going well. Thanks, Mari. It is, man. I hope everything's going well with you too. Last time we chatted, you were just you were kind of potentially in between things. So I hope everything's working out, man. No, we're just chilling. Finally had a day off. I finished all my college classwork really early this week in hopes that I would get a beta key because I really wanted to play. So I was like, I got Sunday off. Usually Sunday is like my cram day to get everything done, but you know, we chilling. So let's do a little streaming. Let's get this level or two, huh? How we doing? 27K, bro. The bankroll is actually chilling here. Well, let's see. We're gonna see how far we go. If I can get to 30, that'd be great. I'm not gonna go super crazy. We might go super crazy. I don't know. There is also the possibility I might be streaming later today. So if I am streaming later today, it'll be like kind of a little collab thing. So if I am doing a later stream, I'll probably cut this one a little bit shorter just so I'm like resting a bit. But your boy might be playing multiplayer Slay the Spire with some people. And if you're part of the NGS community, it'd be with other people from the NGS community. So that'd be really fun. Because, yeah, Slay the Spire has been keeping me up until like 5 a.m. most days, too. That game is... roguelikes kind of do a certain thing to me. Already planning collabs? yeah, okay, yeah. We're really promotional here, huh? No, it's just with the homies. I play, I don't know if you guys know, like, Criticaster and Phantom Yosha and Elena... But all three of us were in like we all got together and started doing like D&D weeks. We were playing D&D all the time, and then that kind of stopped. But we're trying to like still like stay together and play things. So I was like, dude, we should all play Slay the Spire. It's so fun. It's the best. You've gotten 37 hours into the game and kind of stopped. Oh, bro, there's no stopping. We're like hunting for Ascension 10 right now, and I'm so dangerously close. Which, if you don't know, Ascension 10 is like the hardest difficulty you can do right now in the early access of it. It's a good time. Yeah, we're down bad for that game. But hey, how many of you do have a beta key and have been able to play? Kind of curious about your guys' thoughts. or how many of you that are tuning in are kind of curious about Maplestory. I know my community isn't known for being a Maplestory community. I'm genuinely curious how many of you have that background in Maplestory and are like, this is it. This is the MMO of 2026 is freaking Maplestory Classic. I need to check. What's our potion situation? Okay, we got 21 blue potions. We've been looting those a bit. We're actually kind of okay right now. The MMO. It might be the MMO I bring my guild to. Yeah, for sure. One of four options? Hold on. 4? What are your other options, brother? What else are you playing? I'm going to say it. I'm going to tell him. I'm going to say full. Oh, Wally's leaving me. It's been a pleasure working beside you, Wally. Godspeed. We've been holding the front up here. I haven't heard of any of these games. Honor of King's World, Scars of Honor, a lot of honor apparently in 2026. Chrono Odyssey. Chrono Odyssey rings a bell. I feel Chrono Odyssey? I feel like I've known about that game for a long time. They must have advertised that game like hella back in the day. And then what else you got? Just hype for official release. The question is, when is official release coming out? I've got this fear, boys and girls. I don't think this game's coming out as soon as we think. I've been kind of keeping up on the Reddit. I mean, not too many people are happy with the current state of the game, which is crazy to me because this is essentially Maplestory Classic. Like, just grinding. That's all you did in Maplestory. That's all you ever did. So it's true to what it's supposed to be. But I don't know. Maybe there isn't enough stuff. Kind of the downside of most games when they release is that there's not enough content, right? So if I was Maplestory, that would be something I would be extremely privy to is, okay, we need to make sure that there's like pretty solid drops for the first year, you know, solid updates. We got Elnath coming out, you know, Ludi and stuff. So the fact that we don't have any of those places, I mean, it's possible that they do already have them completed, but knowing how slow they've been pulling out betas and stuff and tests and stuff, I've just got a feeling this is going to be like another year. So I'm pretty sad about that. I mean, fingers crossed it comes out earlier. I'll be playing. I'll be fine with it. But I've got a feeling this is like late 2026 because only having Victoria Island seems pretty crazy. It's nice that not everyone got flash jump. That's true. Yeah, and you get to explore the world. I mean, that's low-key been my favorite part is being super poor in the game and having to walk everywhere and just like seeing the maps again and seeing 10 people on every freaking map training. It's been really awesome. Okay, we're officially out of lemons. We're lemonless. This is a bad sign. All right, digging deep for potions now. Oh, we're about to level. I don't need to use any potions. Hold on. We're not optimizing right now. Oh, it looks like we have a spot. It looks like we are a party of 5. Ray is at the bottom if someone needs an invite. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, cool. It looks like we got 2 parties of 5. Cool. Yeah, it's been fun just walking around, and there's just people on every single map, and they're like real humans. It's not bots. Probably will be bots at the start of the game, but it's kind of nice. You walk into a map and you're like, what's up? Someone responds to you and actually chats with you. All the games I listed are late this year, started next. So I hope it's not all at once or we have to choose one. Well, fingers crossed they don't release them all at once. That'd be pretty stupid. You know, you got to do a little bit of market research when you release a game. But, you know, going against a direct competitor immediately is like the worst thing you could do for your game. You honestly believe you wouldn't get back into Classic? So you... Oh, we did it. We did it. So you used to zooming around slashing the entire map? I mean, how many of you came back when Ren got released in the Modern? It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun, but it was just the same old thing. I think we max Power Strike. I don't know. Honestly, I think we're maxing. I think I'm gonna be maxing both, but Power Strike seems... You know what? We're gonna do this, and we're gonna save the point. I don't need to do anything else right now. And we're gonna be here for a bit, so let's just keep getting points in the strength. Socializing in an MMO, right? What? And you know what I'm really enjoying? And I think it's gonna be a thing. Thanks. I think this will be a thing without it actually having to try, but like the reason I'm speaking for all of us right now, so you know, tell me if I'm incorrect here. A big reason why we're so nostalgic for the old classic MMOs was this was how you communicated. This was before social media. This was before we had, you know, smartphones that could text people. Like, if you wanted to talk to people like outside of school, you either telephone called them on your home landline, or you like hopped on like a game or did AOL Instant Messenger. There's like very few ways. Like, this is like one of the easiest ways, and you got to play a game. And so like, it's really fun just seeing people in the game and chatting in the game to do things in the game. You know, not using Discord to like make things happen in an old ass game. It's really fun, and it does bring you back to like just chatting with random people and getting to know them and finding friends in a game. It's a vibe. Dude, Jerome, what's up, my brother? Welcome back. Thank you. I don't know if it's like me being a consistent streamer again. I do have the goal of like trying to stream at least a bit more frequent. Just random shit here and there. There's a lot of like single player games I think I'd like to stream. So like Red Dead Redemption is one game I'd like to stream. I started playing Clair Obscur and I got pretty far in that game, so I don't know if I'd want to stream like halfway into that game, but that's a fun game. But there's games I want to stream, and I would like to stream just a little bit here and there. It'd be fun. But I'm not doing like daily streams or anything, guys. I'm sorry. You got 7 accounts at level 280. Holy shit. That's crazy. I got all of my modern time out when, what was it? When like the Arcane area first came out, Choo Choo Island, everybody was racing to 250. That was it, man. That was enough training for me. I burnt myself out. I made so many friends back in the day with GameSpy Arcade playing Age of Empires. Hell yeah, brother. I mean, okay, this is like to give an example of like how formative this game was, right? Like, I used to play this way back in the day. I'm still in touch with most of my guildies from those days. Like, damn, dude, our guild master just had a kid. Like, but here we are all still talking about classic Maplestory. But you know, time goes on, everybody goes their own way, but you know, you always keep a strand of connection. Like, it's a cool thing about this game, and it's fun that we're going to be able to come back and like play the old version again. Super cool. You found a private Dofus Retro server? Oh, Temporis. Oh, okay. Yeah, Temporis. I thought you meant like an actual like third party making a private server. That would be insane, brother. Come on, get bodied. We got to go get potions soon. Temporis was fun. They had the Pokemon version, the Pokemon collector one. I think that's the last time we were really playing together, Jerome, was that when you you got to build your own Pokemon team. That was so fun, dude. Man, look at us like consistently two-shotting. We're like taking no damage here. This is actually chilling, dude. I think if when the game comes out, if I could just sit up here and just be a horny mushroom slayer for days on end, I would be a very happy boy. This one's pretty much done. A lot of wait. A lot of content is level 400? You're telling me that that Dofus goes to level 400? Shut the front door, dude. $400? I went back and played Dofus a month ago. It was so fun. Dude, I always have this desire to play Dofus, but like, I know I'll just quit soon, so. Like, honestly, and I know I'm going way off script here. This is not Maplestory talk right now. Dofus, the best part of Dofus is playing a strength or intelligence character and getting your ass into a gobble outfit, dude. Get that extra 1 AP. Oh my god, are you just a demon at level 20? 7 AP monster. So fun. Anything other than that, I could care less. 400. Okay, you need send me some info on this. I am genuinely curious on this, Jerome. Level 400 just seems like what? I can't even like wrap my head around getting to 400. So it's like in Dofus, 1 to 199 is the same experience as it takes to get 199 to 200, right? Is that still the same case in a level 400 server? Holy crap. Can you imagine like every level just takes you like a year? Holy. You're level 200. What? Okay, I need to know more about this. I just want to like watch a video on this. That's crazy. 20 AP. Okay. If y'all don't know, Dofus is like a turn-based game. It's like chess. And you have your skills that you can use, but they all cost action points. Having 20 action points means you're doing like 10 things a turn. That's bonkers. That's a game that's like traditionally you do like 1 or 2 things in a turn, not 20. How much? What is that? Billion? 2 billion? I just came back to hear Dofus. Damn. Yeah, sorry to make you feel old. Welcome to the Grandpa Club. What's up, Microid? All right, we are about in need of a potion redo. We've burned about... Okay, so we trained here. We start at like 19,000 monies, right? Mesos. We're at 34. We've gone through about 100 health pots, which is 8,000. And about 60 mana pots. So we're actually doing pretty good right now. The problem is I can't buy lemons in Sleepywood. So I'm gonna have to like spend more money on a lackluster potion, but I don't think I want to get rid of this party. So I think we're just gonna have to bite the bullet. We're gonna have to live rich and go to the Sleepywood spa and just buy whatever they got. Well, hold on. Yeah, no, because the only other option, I think I could go into like Deep Ant Tunnel, but that seems stupid to spend all that money just to go buy lemons. I turned 31 not too long ago. Don't gotta rub it in. Listen, brother, 31, I wish I could go back to being 31. I'm not much older, but I wish, bro. My joints would feel so much better being 31. Oh my gosh, we're a full squad again. What's up, Blue? You haven't seen me in a while? I haven't seen you in a while. What's up? How you been? Tell me, what's new in life? What's going on in the big old 2026? Good to see you here. Thanks for coming in and supporting, boy. I really appreciate it. As you can see, we're we're really using our graphics cards for the most optimized and real. Let's just go repot right now. Let's hopefully, please don't kick me. I'm gonna be so freaking fast. Look at this. I'm zooming. Please don't kick me. Oh, portal, go, 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 go. Fast, fast. I am speed. I think I just gotta buy blue potions. Oh, they do have lemons. I am so chopped. Okay, here we go. Lemon time. I'm gonna go. How much is 100? Holy shit! Wait, how much was that? Was that 15,000 for 100? Oh God. Okay, we gotta be better. We gotta do better. That was all of our money, guys. Well, I could sell some horny mushroom caps. Okay, look. Okay, that gives us some money back. All right. It's not as bad as I think, but good God, is it not great? Oh, that hurt. That hurt the wallet. 100? Do I just buy 100 more? Let's do 50 more, because I really want to just keep training. I'm going to buy 50 more here. Oh, God. The coffers are depleting. But look at us. Look at us. 150 potions. We're going to get more potions as we train. 217 health pots. And I think we're getting health pots. Yeah, we're getting some red potions back. All right. It ain't terrible, but it ain't good. You can check later. Thank you so much, Drum. I appreciate it. Haven't you been on that Slay the Spire, by the way, gang? You've been playing Slay the Spire, right? We might have to do some multiplayer later. Oh, wait, what's a level? We have a level 41 hanging out with us? What the hell? I didn't even notice that. You know what? This is actually pretty interesting looking at the party here. I'm surprised to see that the most frequent one is swordsman. Like, I rarely feel like I see swordsman, but here we are. Everybody wants to get to 30 and see what's going on. How are we doing on ores too? Let's check. 15. We got 6 plates. We got some iron ore and we got screws. All right, we're actually chilling on stuff. So another thing you guys may not know if you haven't tuned in much. Oh my God, what did we just get? Hold on. 4 accuracy. It's worse than this, but dang, dude, what a legendary drop. A freaking a shield we could use. What? Oh my gosh. We're hitting the lotto, dude. I bet you I could trade that for some warrior gear. Oh my God. 2 drops back to back. We might as well be cheating. What I was gonna say though, crafting is a big thing in the game. It isn't super important early, but it is a thing. I'm kind of okay with it. It means you can just like not have to pay somebody. You can like make your own gear. Now you got to level it up, which is the only limiting factor, but you level it up with the drops you get. So like you need ingots to make stuff, right? But look at this. You can make like hella good stuff later on. Make gloves with accuracy, helmets with accuracy. It's pretty cool. Obviously early game, it's going to be too much of a nightmare to get to high level, but it is pretty cool that like later on it's something you can work towards. Like your extra money can be buying ores and leveling things up so you can just make better gear. I think that's cool. I can't believe we just hit 2 drops. Talk about like having no money. We just like got all of our money back. I'm pretty sure that tower shield sells for a lot. At least on like any private server, that tower shield is money. Oh my God, what? We're killing it right now. Holy. Hey, bro, like, yeah, I know you're a magician. Save me some creatures. 3 drops in like 2 minutes. Warriors need accuracy so bad, it's easily worth. Sword meta for warriors is incredible. If you're using a polearm, a spear, or a 2-handed weapon, well, any 2-handed weapon, I guess polearms and spears are 2-handed weapons. If you're using a 2-handed weapon before level 30, unless that thing is like hella scrolled and like really good, I think you're gimping yourself. Because the accuracy ratio is like 3 dexterity to 1 accuracy. So like this one item is giving you 12 dexterity worth of stats. Like if I wanted to try to get 4 accuracy, I'd have to waste almost 2.5 levels worth of stats just to get this one thing, right? And there's a quest you can do. It's the Black Bull quest at level 11, and it gets you a shield. It's one of 2 drops. You either get the steel shield that's level 15, or you get like a wooden buckler that's level 10, but they both come with 3 stats, 3 accuracy. So like level 10 or level 11, you just get 3 accuracy right off the block, and you should be using that until 30, unless you get something better, but like you should. And then once you're 30, and you should probably not have accuracy issues, you should be able to at least train where you want to. Then you can go elsewhere and you can, you know, wear whatever you want. But I'm excited to go to be a warrior in old school Maplestory. Just be the OG. Don't change it up. I will say though, watching streams, I will say Bandit looks really good. Like, I think if you're playing a Bandit, you're gonna have a great time. I think they hit really hard. They move really fast. They have avoidability, so you just don't take damage. They really do look like a stronger warrior. Granted, they're only doing single target, but from what I've seen in the classic server, like, you're really not mobbing as much as you would like to because you're in full parties. Like, mobs don't, you're not like going to a platform and they're just magically being 10 creatures. There's somebody there training. So you're doing what we're doing right now, which is kind of just running around beating one thing up at a time. So bandits are really good. And I was considering making one, but once again, seeing enough streamers play it at a high level, like, there's enough data on how good they are, so. We don't need any more stinky assassins and rogues in the game. Like, what was it? I think there's already level 50s in the game, and I think the top 3 level 50s were all assassins. Which, like, it is humorous that it would be the most popular class, the Night Lords, to hit 50 first. And just goes to show you that being a ranged class still has the most benefit. Look at that. Is that two-handed? What is that? Is that a two-handed axe? Okay. All right, it looked like a polearm. That's cool. That guy looked really cool with his weapon that I said not to use. We are 5. Ray is lead at bottom if you want invite. There we go. Nice. Woo. We're back to 6. All right. I think we got to go back to just using like normal attacks again. Good God. Like I've already used 17 lemons and we've only recovered 2,000 mesos. 10 mesos or 10 lemons is 1,500 mesos. I am negative right now on mesos. Oh my God. Ant tunnel is just a money sink. I need more drops. I'm done. Uganda is done. All right. See you, dude. Take care. Is the 99 horny? You know what? It probably is. Let's see. What's available? I don't see it. We're 26. We would definitely have the quest. Yeah, I don't see it. There is the Camilla's gem quest though. I think that I wonder if Pig Illustrated is in the game. That's always been a really good mace. We should go do that quest actually. You got 3 drops, so I think if you can go even, the EXP are so good. Get you higher levels where you can profit then. That's exactly what I think. I just really feel like you just got to get to 30. Get to 30. Well, all right. Earlier I said get to 20 because I do think get to 20, you come here and you just farm. You get to 30 and then you can kind of figure out what you want to do. Because like the reality is the EXP here is so good. Just like what this assassin is doing, just standing here as a level 41. You can probably just come back here at a higher level and just make money, right? Because you profit off of everybody else farming, right? If you watch this, the mesos go up with any kill, anybody's kill. So being over leveled, spending no money because you're just auto attacking things and everybody else is killing, you're getting some EXP and you're getting money, you know? So I think that's the play. You just get yourself to like 30 and then probably you can sit on a spot that's really popular and you're taking no damage. I mean, you could do this with pigs too. Like right now we could go to pigs and do that, right? I definitely think you're going to have to do like, what should we call it? Intermission training because like you're still getting experience. It's not as good, but you're so over leveled. You just take no damage, right? And you just sit and auto attack and just get your money from the party members, which is that not a good thing? Is that not a good thing that higher levels want to go to lower level maps and like help benefit the community? It's kind of chilling. You know, level 40s coming back to Ant Tunnel, you know, new players trying to get their EXP and, you know, hey, join the party because I benefit. I get some of your money. Get a group of 6 going. Everybody's leveling up. I get more experience too. Not too bad. It's just a crackpot theory, crackpot conversation. I have no stats on this, but the fact of the matter is training at spots that you're not taking damage means you're not spending money on potions. So it's net positive. I really should go do that quest for that cape though. That's the boars, which is probably the next spot we train at. So we'll probably go there at like 30. I think we stay here until 30, go do the job advancement quest, and then we go and then we go to like boars and stuff. Maybe it's not out yet. I don't know. I mean, you would assume that iconic spots or iconic quests like that should be out. Leads you to believe, like, is it coded in the game and they just didn't want to release it? Why would they do that? But yeah, you're right, Kuna. This is good EXP. We gotta get money. We need money, dude. We're down bad, bro. We're gonna be like whoring ourselves out in a Genesis, dude. Like selling ore, please. Please buy my ore. I feel like nobody's training right now. It's like dangerously quiet on this map. You can't see anybody training. Here, we're gonna do a little bit of intel work. Let's see. Okay, Rachel's back. There's some training. Okay, we got one guy down there, but where's everybody else, dude? Oh, we got somebody offline too. What the hell? Okay, fuck this. Get away from the zombie mushrooms. They hurt. This is like 3 times faster. Is it really? Pig Beach is so like, I don't know, man. Pig Beach is a vibe. It's good music. It's good map. Like, who doesn't want to train at Pig Beach? Holy crap, is it the Fang Blade? Dude, what a legend. Pig Beach is my favorite spot ever. Yeah, like way back in the day training, right? Genesis hunting grounds, right into Pig Beach. I think that's what everybody remembers. If you weren't training at those 2 spots, you were a mage training in the tree, right? Maybe octopus, but I don't really think, like, if you were a rogue, you were going to Genesis. That was the spot. Oh, look at what the hell outfits these guys got on? What the helly? I can't see it. What are they wearing? And where is that the? I mean, it's NX, but can I go get that NX? Look like a fairy? New recruits coming in? Yeah, true. Welcome to the gulag. Please take your place in line. We need our boy to kick this Xenon guy out. This should make you leave since you're at the entrance. You know what? You know what? That's such a good idea. We're gonna convince this guy to make us the lead. Oh my god. We're gonna have all the power. Oh my god. Unlimited power. Come on. Holy, it's happening. I'm gonna ask if this guy's here first. And if he's not, you're out of here, dude. Yeah, now kick him. Just like a true CEO, you take over and just immediately just start destroying the company from the inside. This is my ship. You're gone, bro. Bang, just like that. Good stuff, Cooney. What a smart man. Now we have all the control. Yeah, we're manifesting our own destiny. Clean house. Holy, it's so true. I'm gonna start getting metrics on them. Be like, yeah, your performance is lacking. I'm not getting enough money. I'm actually gonna need to start requiring taxation on every hour you're in this map. I will take lemons. I will take mesos. A mithril pole arm will work too. Let me see if I can help these guys out. See if they can get into a party. Get them working on a party. Maplestory had logs like WoW does. Could you imagine? Parsing numbers. Yeah, my data shows that last time we played, you were only farming 20 monsters a minute. We're gonna need to see those numbers improve or else you're kicked out of the guild. I would hate it. That would be insane. You're grateful this game is stupid simple? Absolutely. Right, and I think Classic should stay simple. I thought a lot of people were discussing like, what's the possibility that they could be releasing like, they could release like you know, like the newer updated classics, but kind of dumb down their skills to be appropriate with Classic. I don't think you can do that. What's up, Stig? Thanks for hanging out on YouTube. Yeah, 2 drops, right? That was pretty lucky. Sorry if I got to you pretty late, dude. I have 2 chats open, but I am an old boomer streamer returning and I have no clue what I'm looking at. Smack Monster, if you stop moving for 15 seconds, your platform's forfeit and we all hate you. I mean, I wouldn't be that crazy. Everybody needs a break, right? I will say, I do like the fact that if you stop attacking, you just don't get stuff after what, 10 seconds, which respawn is like 7 or 8 seconds. So like after respawn, you gotta hit something in a few seconds or else you don't get any of the loot or EXP. I think that's awesome. I think it's great. A company mandated 15-minute break. This ain't no union. Get out of here with that unionized BS. You work hard. If you don't, get out. How else am I going to afford things if you don't work hard for me? The most I can offer is a pizza party on a random Monday afternoon. But like, okay, so what I was kind of getting at with like the conversation of like the new classes maybe coming in, what are your thoughts on like a classic Maplestory that had like 20 or 30 different class options, right? That's what modern is now. You have freaking so many classes. I think they're up to like 60 or something. You have like a million options. Like I think that would be kind of, I mean, it's cool in some senses, right? Because a new player or a person coming back to classic gets to try it in a different form. I think that's really cool, right? Because I think the goal of Maplestory Classic is horizontal progression or horizontal updates, not following the same track record that Maplestory did by, you know, having newer, higher level zones and making your third jobs and fourth jobs. Like they'll probably get to third job, but like maybe they'll never get to fourth job, right? It'll just be third job for a long time. So what do? You got to make like new content, new interesting things. Because if you just give us the same stuff, at some point we're gonna get bored. It's gonna be the same game. It'll be fun for a little bit, but like brand new content exclusive for Classic would be really cool. That's a completely refreshing experience for everybody. It's what RuneScape did. I think anybody's making a revised version of a game, you follow what RuneScape did. Don't even add pirates. What's the hate on pirates? Were they even good in Classic? I don't even think they were that strong. If I recall, they were pretty damn clunky. They aren't Classic to you? I mean, that's your personal perspective on Classic, right? I started when pirates were a thing, so that to me is Classic. Let's see what Navi's up to. Let's see what Navi's up to. Make sure our party's optimizing. I work hard for 15 minutes and then I take a 15-minute paid break. It's only fair. One of my favorite things to do at a job, like a union job, was like save my breaks, and I would take like a 2-hour lunch. And they didn't care. They're like, yeah, sure, just take all your stuff together. What's up, Maddie? Thanks for chatting, dude. Pirates are definitely going to be added, whether you like it or not. I just hope they change them. I did not play Pirates, but I've played enough private servers that Pirates just feel really clunky. They like brawlers, especially. They have a lot of like dashing and like, you know, like mob manipulation skills, but they really weren't like convenient. You kind of just moved them around and then finally killed them, whereas another class just ran over and killed them. I wonder if they would kind of they would have to adjust that, I think, because I don't think many people like the like pirate experience. I think like gunslingers were okay because they were pretty straightforward, but brawler they were cooking, and it did not resonate with a lot of people. You want to be a retail manager? Sure. I don't know what we're selling, but yeah, you can have it. But like, I wouldn't mind seeing some like newer classes come back with like classic vibe. But can you imagine, like, let's see. I mean, okay, think like Hayato, right? Like you have Hayato and it's a samurai and it does like slash attacks, but obviously they're like way tuned down. Like, wouldn't that be cool to have like a samurai class in classic? I think that'd be dope. It's just, you got to balance it, which they may not want to worry about 20 classes to balance. They were janky and weak. Yeah, exactly. Like even private servers that have had decades of experience and knowledge still cannot get get brawlers tuned right. I'm gonna kick this guy. He hasn't responded. See if anybody needs a spot. Oh, I'm the CEO right now, dude. Not a manager, CEO. Dude, we got the Fangblade. What? Why are you leaving? Wow. Okay, we got space for 2. All right, we're just sending out invites, whether they like it or not. Who's here? Maybe we can make these classes stem off the original 4. That is another awesome idea. Guru, stop. No, Guru, join our party. I need your sweet, delicious experience. Bet. We got a full squad. Let's go. I was suggesting some sort of themed classes in other chats like a bard or necromancer. That'd be pretty cool. So if they do this right, Classic is its own entity, right? If they do this right, Classic gets to cook whatever the hell they want up, and it does not have to match the current modern Maplestory, because that's what they inspired to do. Was like, this is Maplestory pre Black Mage, so they should go in a completely different direction, have completely different and brand new classes. I think that would be super cool, and it would continue to excite players. Like, if you're a modern gamer and you hear this brand new classes out that is completely unique to Classic, you're gonna come and try it. You just are. That's why we always go back and try a brand new class in Modern. It's the same damn game, but it's new flashy skills. And if things get too crazy, eventually, boom, Classic Maplestory reset again. Just drop a new server. If that's what Classic is to most people, is a new server drops and it's a race. Like, that's the most exciting part, is brand new server, everybody's training again, super low level, you know, the economy isn't destroyed, and everybody's just playing together again. How's the game feeling? What's up, Ice? Sorry if I got to your message late. It's feeling good. I like it. I think there's mixed opinions on the game. I don't know. It depends on who you ask. But for me, it's smooth. It feels good. There's disconnect issues, but I think that's just curse of it being the first like beta stress test. All in all, I like it. It feels like Classic, man. And I think the biggest difference is that party play is super important, which I think 90% of people are happy with. But there are some people that just want to train on their own, and they're kind of upset that they're not getting the best rates if they play on their own, which to that I say boo-hoo. You can still be a hermit and just join a party and farm in one spot. That's totally fine. You don't have to talk to people to be in a party. But I like it. I like the fact that everybody wants to group together. They want to party. Everybody benefits. Everybody eats. It makes maps way more profitable, or not profitable, but it's way more alive. Like, you got way more people in every single map, because once again, training by yourself is not good. So you run around until you find a map of people. You're like, hey, can I join? And you're instantly getting better EXP by being with a group. It's way cool, man. It's way cool. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying your time. If you got any questions, feel free to chat. But I'm okay with it. And the other thing that I'm happy about, it does seem like the Classic dev team is listening to the players, which is important. Like the first few days, I did not have a key, but I was watching people play, and there was a lot of complaints about accuracy with the advancement monsters, and sounded like once they heard that was a problem, instantaneously they switched it, right? They reverted it, they heard the players, and tried to make it convenient for people. Now, that could be because it's a beta, and they want people to be happy, but I'm going to take it, glass half full, that they want this game to feel good for the players that are going to support it. So if the majority of people are unhappy with something, they're going to switch it, you know? Classic could be a Maple if it didn't go the Big Bang inflating numbers route and maintain the simplistic style. I think that's exactly the goal. That's 100% the goal of Classic, and that's what they should do. They find their own new like evil guy or storyline, new zones, and just go that route. I think it'd be super awesome. Like, if y'all's like ever focused in on Classic WoW, there's like if you go back and like there's documentaries about it with a lot of the Classic developers. There was a completely different storyline for Classic, but obviously as it continued to grow, they had to kind of think of like a much bigger expansion than what they wanted to do. And there was like tens of hours of like quest lines and zones that weren't used because it just didn't fit their new like story goal. And when Classic was rewritten, that was one of their goals, was how can we implement all of this old content, because that was their original plan. They obviously didn't. They're going a different route, just regurgitating the content. But, I bet you Maplestory has a very similar thing. They have old devs on the team from Wizard Age that were developing the game way back then when Black Mage was a decision, when, they made the decision to go a certain way with damage and skills and stuff. There was probably people that had complete zones and complete storyboards of different stuff that would work insanely good if you keep Maplestory to a simple design. So that'll be cool. I'll be curious to see if that's the route they go. Oh, what are we at? We got 75 lemons. We're still okay. We're holding on for dear life with this meso gain. Okay, looks like everybody's going to do potions. I wonder if I should as well. You know what? Let's do it. Let's be optimized. We're going to lose our platforms, but we'll KS them right back. I really want to see how much these items sell for. We hit like 3 item drops in that last like 30 minutes or so. Only 3,000? Oh, that makes me so sad. What happened to the cost of things? I know I'm speaking off of private server experience, but Steel Shields sold for like 40 to 50,000. I was really hoping we hit some bonkers money. Damn. All right. We're not as rich as we thought. You could probably sell that shield a lot more. You know what? It is for accuracy. Okay. We'll buy it back. I wanted money. I wanted money now, though. You know, okay, you're so right. I could probably sell these to people, but I need money now for potions. But I guess we'll hold on to this too. It's 3 intelligence. Like, there is a mage that wants that, right? What can we sell? Let's sell these horny caps. We're gonna get a lot more. Okay, 36k, we all right? Let's get another 100. And there goes the money. You know, we're not doing terrible. We're still like, after replenishing, we're around 13 to 15,000 every time. It is kind of interesting. It looks bad, and then we get to the shop, and it's not as bad. Oh my god. Kodo raid? Kodo raid. Holy crap. What's up, Burby? How you doing? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Kodo. What's up, guys? You may know me. I don't stream often anymore. But if you do know me, it's probably from New Genesis. We're playing way better games. We're playing 2004 classic MMO games. It's a Burby raid. Hi, Kodo. Thank you so much. How is everybody? Yeah. We're playing Maplestory. Oh, God. You love Maplestory? Really? Really, Kodo? Have we talked about this? I feel like I would have known this. You do? Oh my god. Are you going to be playing classic? This is huge. We need more gamers for classic. This is going to be, I mean, it will be my life once it comes out. You miss Maplestory too? Same. You've gotten like a level and a half in like 45 minutes? Ooh, heal. Well, I've been recording. It's been like almost 2 hours and we're up a level and a half. But I kind of like bullshitted for like 30 minutes. So I think like an hour and 15, we're like a level and a half. We're kind of killing right now. You can? Please come and play. What were you I'm imagining you were playing Final Fantasy 14. That's what you do. You're when does it come out? We don't know. We really don't know yet. This is the beta. It goes on until the 24th. We haven't heard any announcements. I am certain we'll get an announcement once the beta test is over, because they'll probably do like a nice little recap of like how many players, you know, average frequency of what classes were played, and then they'll wrap a bow around it by saying the game's coming out in like 2028. That would be so Nexon for us. This is closed beta. It is closed beta. That's why we're like, I don't know why we're playing it. All this content gets wiped, but it does something to our neurons, you know, monkey activation, like just seeing pixels glide across a 2D screen. It just does something. It makes a grown adult unk boy feel a certain way. Keep your eye on it. Keep your eye on it. I will keep you up to date too. If I get any news, I will make sure I message you. Nothing lasts. Regardless, it's all about that fresh server. Oh my god. Dude, like I said, server racing. It's like it is the most iconic thing about Maplestory is new server opens up, everybody racing. I don't plan on being number one, but it's still fun to race and just see how you perform. Actually, funny story, one moment when Iran came out, I don't know if you're still here, but when Iran came out, what server was that? Was it Galicia? I think it was the Galicia server. Like, our whole guild made a strategy to basically like slingshot one of our guildies that was playing Iran to 200, and he hit 200. He was the first 200. And like all of us were just support classes. It was like we had bishops around the clock for holy symbol for him. When he would go to bed, we would keep a Galopera map locked down for him, so when he woke up like 3 hours later, he could get right back to training. And it was literally like, get down, Mr. President. It was just everybody making sure this guy got everything he needed to train. And like, what a fun experience. I was just a priest. All I did was just holy symbol him all day. Sounds so fun. I mean, it's just it's an exciting memory, and like even though I wasn't the first 200 to be able to say like I participated in it, I was actually like I remember like after day one I was like top 15 or something, and I was like so excited, and then like the second day I just got destroyed. I was like out of top 100. I got really lucky with like a drop or something, and like could train really well. But when Classic comes out, I'm too old. I have too many adult life responsibilities. I won't be able to race, but we'll still try to get high level. Maybe that changes. Maybe I know life. Maybe I quit my job and like just like bum off of like McDonald's Wi-Fi on a cheap, janky laptop in a van and just play all day. Maybe that is my future. Maybe I do that too. Hell yeah. Can you imagine local news? It's like there's like these local tent farms like occupying nearby parking lots of Walmart. They're stealing the Wi-Fi and playing Maplestory. It's a phenomenon we just don't know we don't understand. Need a lurk? Go be an adult. Go be an adult. Say hi to Chibi for me. Thanks again, Kodo. I'll take care of all of your burbies. Start our own janky van stream power couple. Hell yeah, dude. That like, you know, we're joking around about it, but the sad reality is someone out there is really thinking about that. They're like, man, if I could just put my life, take it back to simpler times, and they're gonna be like, yeah, I could just play Maplestory all day. I'm so excited to see about this Dophus temporis thing. Oop. We're doing really good, guys. This EXP is like, now that we're in a full party, everybody's farming again. Yeah, we're killing. We're gonna be 27. Oh my god. So let's see. Let's calculate this out. If we get really stinky today, not really stinky, but if we play less than 3 hours, we could be 30. So in less than 3 hours, we could hit level 30. We could go job advance. We could be a spearman using a mithril polearm. Like, how do you not play for 3 hours? That's like the biggest glow up ever. Going from an ugly sword and shield to a badass polearm and being called a spearman. How do we get polearms, girls? I don't know. How do we? Well, okay. If my classic knowledge serves me right, I remember Evil Eyes dropping polearm scrolls. It was one of the most like poppin' places for polearm scrolls. We might have to just be deep ant tunnel gamers for a really long time. Other than that, I wonder if there's quests that give out scrolls. What's up, Hermit? Long time no see, dude. It's a thrift. Yeah, dude, it's a thrift playing Maplestory. Rare occasion indeed. You haven't seen a single scroll? So I don't think you can craft scrolls, but I do believe there is this arc forging. And this, I think... No, the arc forging is for gems and jewels. I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere that you can like... You can craft different scrolls with one. So like if you have a 10% scroll, you can craft a 60% and vice versa. So once you get a scroll, you can change what it is, but you have to obviously spend some money and resources. I remember seeing something like that. I'm not too sure if It's true. Haven't seen it. But yeah, that's the one thing I want to start digging into once we hit 30 and like test pole arms out, is like actually messing with this crafting system, because it's going to be so important. It would be nice to know like how much experience, like how many things do you actually have to craft at level 1 to get to 2 and stuff, because that'll be important. Like being able to make your own gear, and for warriors, getting accuracy off your gear. Oh my god. Being able to make gear with accuracy is, dare I say, more important than a freaking weapon. Because you can make gloves, look, like right there. Accuracy, critical rate. I don't know what critical rate does. It's just a +1. I don't know how much crit chance that gives you. But the accuracy I would love to have. You can make money crafting for people. That's the other thing. So I'm genuinely curious about that too. Like freaking, oh, crats. That, oh, hey, I leveled up too. Holy. Like old school RuneScape, that was a thing, is like being able to like sell, or like being able to craft for people and selling either like you know, a fee to craft or not. Is that really what's going to happen in Maplestory? Like everybody just funds one guy that can make everything? How many people are playing the closed beta? I don't have a number. It feels like a lot though. Every map is populated, man. Like I kid you not, when I first started, what, 2 days ago, it was like you just go to any random map, there's like 5 people on it. It feels so good. And that's, fingers crossed, exactly what the official release feels like, where every map has people training, doing things. You can just walk into a map and be like, hey, I want to play with you guys, and they'll invite you to a group. I'd say there's quite a bit of people. I don't have a number though, but hey, thanks for hanging out. Sorry I didn't get buzz in your country, but dude, don't let that stop you. Become the mushroom gamer you've always wanted to be. Hopefully we get some news about the actual release at some point. I'd imagine the announcement will come after the beta's closed, which is 24th. It's probably like, I don't know, within that week after, I bet you we get an announcement on the official release. Or if not the official release, at least a reason as to why they want to delay it, what they're going to be working on based on what they identified in the classic beta. What level did you start at Ant Tunnel? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Hey, if you're on YouTube, guys, I'm like, I know I'm a partner, but I haven't streamed in years. My setup right now for watching chat is really, really janky. Sorry if you're on YouTube. I am on Twitch. I'm reading Twitch chat a lot more often, but sorry, let me catch up. Do we know when Classic's coming out? No, I am so sorry about that. Hopefully we will do it soon. Base dex, my base dexterity. Here's my stats, 37. You need 49 accuracy to take out horny mushrooms. How will you figure out your base accuracy? Let me help you out here. You go to this website. It's called Meow Database. Okay, this is the coolest website. I don't know. Some people are working on it, but right here you go to the optimizer. There's an accuracy simulator, so you can put in your level and you can choose a monster, and it'll tell you if you hit. It'll tell you what accuracy you need as well. So you can go like horny mushroom, and boom, you need 48 at my level. So this is the best way. Meowdb.com. This is the best way to figure out what accuracy you need to fight things. But this one at like level 24 or 25, we needed 49. But if you're a warrior and you're trying to train places, dexterity is, it's not an attractive stat exchange. It's 3 dexterity to 1 accuracy, which it's a lot of stats for 1 accuracy. So your best bet is to get gear with accuracy, which is your shield. Your shield gives a lot of accuracy. There's a quest you can do in Perion from Black Bull at level 11. It'll give you a 3 accuracy shield. That's huge. That right there is 9 dexterity worth of stats. So if you are playing a warrior, you probably should go one hand with a shield just so you have accuracy. It's by far one of the best things. What level did we start at Ant Tunnel? 25, which was pretty late. But man, these things, it's really good experience, but getting the accuracy to come here is pretty tough. It's pretty tough. But if you're not at Ant Tunnel and you're like trying to get here, Pig Beach is really good. Or any map with green mushrooms seems to be really good. A lot of people have been training at Octopus. There's a map for Octopus too, so you could train there. Personally, I went with Pig Beach. It was just really easy. The leather sold for a lot because it's a resource that people are using for crafting, which is a pretty big thing in the classic version now. You can craft your own gear. So if you're tailoring, which I haven't learned, but if you're tailoring, it uses a lot more leather, and that will make archer armor and mage armor, I believe. So like the leather that the pigs were dropping were selling to other people because they were trying to craft their gear. If I can show you here, like in smithing, you can make gear. You can make really good gear, and this gear all has accuracy on it, at least for warriors. So like right here, if it'll show it, right? A helmet giving 2 accuracy. That's 6 dexterity worth of stats. It's huge. If you can make this early or get a helmet with accuracy, it's a lifesaver. You can just keep pumping points into strength to be stronger. Not to mention you have the chance to guard, which sometimes you'll see. Sometimes you just block the damage that the monster does to you because you have a shield. My favorite streamer, Amaranth. Holy crap. It's been forever, Amaranth. I know you're not Amaranth. What's up, man? It's 15% block, and then that probably goes up depending on the class you're playing. So if you're playing a warrior, or like, like what, a fighter and a page, they probably get extra block. A blast from the past. Who, me or the classic Maplestory game, or both? It's good to see you, man. Hopefully you've been well. What's going on in life? Tell me all about it. Rats. Congratulations. Both, yep. It is so funny how much of a stranglehold a 2D platformer has on people, including me. I don't remember EXP going up so slow back in the days. I dare say it was slower. A big, it actually feels pretty smooth right now because of the party EXP, which if you've been tuning into streams, a lot of people are talking about it right now. It's pretty divisive in the community, but I think it's per kill, you're getting in total as like the whole group EXP spreading, every monster is worth like 60% more experience than solo training right now. So like it is a massive benefit to get into a party regardless of where you are. Now, obviously that's at a full group of 6. If you're with like 3, it's not going to be as high, but the fact still stands. The value that one monster gives is significantly higher if you get into a party. So it feels pretty good. If you're in a group of 6 or even 5 or 4, it feels way better to train. The other thing that's really nice is you're splitting all the money. So here, I'll keep this up. You'll see the money. I know it's kind of transparent, but you'll see that money just continue to go up, even though I'm only killing a couple monsters, which is really great because Classic is going to be a struggle for money to just support yourself while grinding. So being in a party usually means you're getting more money too. So better EXP, better money, and you can be a bit safer just like single targeting monsters and not worrying about like having to run into 6 monsters to mob them to get good EXP. Like just staying alive, farming away safely, everybody doing that, it's going to profit. And then fingers crossed you hit some drops. Hit some drops, trade them to the class that needs it. That can really help you too. You got a new job? Congrats, bro. You're a computer engineer? Hell yeah, dude. Congratulations, man. That's massive, dude. So you self-taught programming? So I got the job. I mean, you know what's crazy? I hear that so often that, I mean, well, with most jobs nowadays, I mean, is YouTube University not like super valuable? Like most of the time, like the only reason to go to school anymore is just to get the piece of paper that says you can do the job. But with programming, like a lot of that is prove your worth, like actually show us that you can do the work. And that is your certification. I had a friend that I went to school with, and one of his buddies, one of his roommates, same thing. He was at school for like some sort of like health degree, dropped out and just started teaching himself programming, and now works for a company as a programmer. So he didn't even go to school for programming, just taught himself the same way, and now he's, you know, making crazy money. So congratulations, man. That's awesome. That's great news. Love to hear great news in the Big 26. I myself am going a more traditional route. I did get back into school since I haven't been streaming. But I've been in school for like a year now. I'm going for accounting, which I'm super excited about. It's really fun. So I got like two more years to go, be able to get out with an accounting degree, and hopefully be making money on my own too. I want to thank my dad, my mom, and Claude. Holy dude, was Claude pretty helpful for you? That's so crazy. Oh, your dad's an accountant? Oh yeah, we talked about this. Yeah, it's fun. My first class, I was so I was like so lost with accounting, but this my follow-up classes, I've been learning a lot. It's pretty fun. You definitely, I mean, you interpret business in a completely different way once you understand how everything is like financially balanced in a company. This things look different and things have much different values than like I sold this item. No one doing KPQ? Thought it was the best way to level up to 30. You know, it thanks for chatting, dude. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. I don't think it's bad, but the reason why everybody's just grinding is because of the party experience modifier. You just get more value for just grinding. You're getting more money. You're getting way more EXP as a group of 6. And the kerning PQ, the really hard part about it, a lot of the classes can't clear that first zone because of the legators. They have such a high accuracy requirement, so it's pretty gimped for a few classes. You actually can't go in there and train and like even get through it. So like you're doing kerning party quests, but it's taking forever, and on top of that you're using a lot of potions to even survive, so you're not even coming out like meso positive. But the silver lining to the kerning party quest is the bonus zone. So a lot of people, and this will be true when the game comes out, if Ant Tunnel, for example, is like insanely packed and you can't train, you can kerning party quest, get to the bonus zone, which has horny mushrooms, which is basically Ant Tunnel, And you can farm there as a group, as a party of 4, which is good experience, a bunny, and you can do that for like 30 minutes uninterrupted. So there is a value to kerning party quest, but it's by far not the fastest unless you're in a group that has no accuracy issues. Like if you're at a full party of like maybe archers and like rogues, but even at that, dude, like those bobs in that first spot where you have to collect the tickets, they just hit really hard. So it costs a lot of money to do a run. But like, it's always good to remember because one, I think slime shoes. Yeah, I think the slime shoes are a drop. Let's check this guy out. Looks like Fuzzy Poop maybe did it. No, he has NX. I think you can drop slime shoes. I feel like somebody has said that. So maybe there's shoes you can get. I don't know. But for me, if I was to use KPQ, it would just be for basically chill training where I don't have to worry about people just rushing my mobs. I can just farm with 4 people for like 30 minutes after every KPQ. And that's pretty chill. And that would be pretty good EXP. King Slime is brutal. Yeah. It do be rough. You're right. I remember it took almost 1 year to get 3rd job. Well, dude, there's already people that hit 50 in less than a week, which is bonkers, by the way. But I think it'll be easier to level up this time around, which is great. I also think like, I think the experience per level feels good right now. The fact that you're not just like struggling, like an hour per level feels pretty good. I mean, we were all stupid kids back in the day, but like, God, I remember being at Ant Tunnel for like a day and getting 1 level, you know? So we're all a bit smarter now, but just sitting here and training, it feels really good. It's really nice hearing your voice again and catching up, but I gotta go to bed now. Wish you all the best of luck. You're counting it ever. Good night, sir. Wish to see you stream again sometime. I will be streaming in Amaranth. So lovely to see you in the chat. Yeah, dude, get it. Have a good night's rest. I will be streaming more, not frequently. You know, obviously it's around my work schedule and school. Hold on, let me get this guy invited. My bad. I didn't know we were only 5 people. Leave PT Fuzz. Yeah, I'll be streaming, dude. I'll be streaming. Don't worry. We'll be streaming. I'll be posting on the Discord when I'm streaming and going live. I will probably try to stream like maybe not tomorrow because usually Mondays is my day to do like all my classwork, but like Tuesday or Wednesday before the beta's closed, I'll probably try to stream once more. Once we're actually Spearman, that'll be fun. Fuzzy Poop, you need to add. There you go. So I'll be streaming more and Slay the Spire. We're gonna be streaming some Slay the Spire, guys. I'm like hopelessly addicted to that game right now. I'm like working so hard to get to the 10th Ascension. It's making me go crazy. Two beta key giveaway? Holy. On the Lord of Lemonade Twitch. Holy. That's absolutely bonkers. Codes. Hey. I understand if you want to go get that. Just make sure you come back. Just come on back, okay? Go over there, figure it out, come on back. The FOMO is real. We're already 30%. That is crazy. gonna steal this guy's ore. He's too busy trying to get codes. I'm taking it. What's up, nerdy? Yo, how you doing, man? Glad to see you made it back. Aw, thanks, man. Thanks, dude. I mean, I've always been here. What? Amaranth with the gifted? Are you for reals right now? Dude, thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Seriously, I appreciate all of the support today. It's been fun. It's been fun just catching up with a lot of you, seeing a lot of you, and you know, you guys hanging out and just chatting. Even though Maplestory might not be your game, just catching up with you guys. It's been great. Thank you, man. Seriously, thank you so much. And congratulations to anybody that just got a sub. You now have emotes, more emotes. You can spam them around. They may be good, they may be bad. They're yours now. Had to come through and at least say what's up. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, we'll catch up. We'll catch up. Thanks, nerdy. You're the best. And tell Karma I said hi too, please. A little thing before I go. You're the best, man. You're the best. Amaranth, come along anytime. So I'm starting to consider, oh my God, everybody's leveling. Holy. Starting to try to figure out what's our final skill point situation gonna be. Holy, somebody hit level 50. Wow. That's insane. In a closed beta, it hit 50 in a week. And they're all assassins. Nice. Yeah, Rachel, we do have space literally right now. Yeah, hold on, let me get this. Ray, kicking you, buddy. There we go. What? What's your name? Did I spell it wrong? There we go. We got to figure out our skills. Slash Blast is really helpful later on. I wonder if we just skill reset. Oh, the cash shop actually bounces you to the top. I thought that was only like a free market thing. That's crazy. Pro stuff. That is pro strats, dude. We got to figure this out. I really want to level up improved HP recovery to 15. I just feel like this is so helpful later on. It gives you what, 15 or 20% max recovery on skills and items, which means all your health pots heal for more, which like is pretty busted since you're just getting hit all the time. But for training, you got to have stats. So I'm thinking we may just use a skill reset, but I think I go into improved HP recovery now and just get more value on every single item. I think when you get polearm, Slash Blast will matter more. I absolutely think the same, but I think by that point you just skill reset. Well, because I was gonna say BRB and check, but we have the privilege in closed beta that everything is like 100 leaf points or something. So it's really cheap. So it's really cheap to just reset. So I will probably reset regardless. But in the official server, if it isn't cheap to reset, yeah, I think you're right. Slash Blast is what you will probably want to level up. You want that AoE. Especially if you can do an AoE swing and then final attack hits really big and just heals you. Like, that's awesome. We're back up to 30K. I'm seeing the potions dwindle, but we're back up to 30,000 again. We went and got potions again at 13. We were at 13,000 when we left, and here we are right back up to 100. Or up to what 30K? 30K. Someone just hit 50? I know, dude. What's up, Alex? That's the 3rd or 4th level 50, and they're all assassins, if that tells you anything about balance of classes. Holy. Everything's just it's just Night Lord story all over again. Who would have thunked, dude? Who would have thunked? How much is it costing every time I slash blast? 6 health. Oh my god. I think I just sit to power striking. See, it's like such a hard decision to make if you go slash blast or power strike, because power strike is just cheaper on potions, but you don't get to mob, which sucks. But it is just cheaper. Slash bachelor's or name was from 6 to 4. Yes, but I also think it's completely fine. I do think there was massive disparity in like the capabilities of some classes. Like Warriors having slash blast 6 monsters was kind of nutty. So it is nice that like it's a bit more fair and balanced. Fingers crossed. You know, this is another thing. Maybe that means that once 3rd job comes out, they will unlock it to like mobbing 6, right? Because iconic classes like, you know, Archmage, Ice Lightning, like Ice Striking for 4 would feel so weird. That would feel so weird. So, you know, hopefully there is a world where 3rd job, when it does come out, does allow 6 monster mobbing again. But for 2nd job, I think it's okay. I really do. It'd be so annoying. What other classes could mob 6? It would be crossbowmen and warriors. And you would just see everybody playing those 2 classes for that sole exclusive reason. Warriors suck forever, we need it? I don't think so. From what I've seen from warriors, they seem just fine. It just seems like a lot of people don't want to start warrior because it requires a bit more funding, which I disagree with. You need accuracy. You just got to be smart about how you get your accuracy. And maybe you put some more points into dexterity early. But once you have the accuracy, warriors seem great. And boy, oh boy, I am so looking forward to those final attacks. Just doing an extra swing, healing. Oh God. That's going to feel so nice. I think like level 50 to get things going. Absolutely. Once you can get final attack maxed and you have your polearm mastery max, so you're hitting pretty strong, I feel like it's just going to feel great. It's going to feel great to be able to go do AoE farming. And if you're doing single target farming, like doing a power strike, and then after that a final attack that's just as strong in healing you, just bang 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 bang. Like, dude, I sit here and envision a world of like farming on like golems, forest golems, right? Big tanky slow things, and just one after another, just tanking them down, not even doing mobbing. I just think that'd be great. Don't think we'll get to that in the closed beta though. That's definitely like high level 40s, 50 stuff. Icarus Cape, move speed boots, 20 speed from Polearm Mastery. Right. And I mean, think about this. There is a speed cap, right? But I don't think haste puts you at the speed cap. I think you can go further. Are Polearm Spearmen going to be the fastest with party haste? I'm damn certain they will be. That'd just be so weird. Warriors going from like the literal like glue, walking slow everywhere. One of the worst feelings in Classic was Warriors just loafing around, and now they're just gonna be like on roller skates, man. Best range, fastest. Yeah, like there is a world. There is a world where you there's a world where like you can mob and you can go train in really weird areas because you can run from one spot to the next. Yo. Hold on. Let me see if Sanji's still here. We'll get him in the party. I don't hear Sanji. I don't see him mentioning anything. We're gonna kick. I'm kicking him. Nope, he's here. He came back. All right, we're good. Excuse me. Yo! That's so freaking on brand, man. I was talking to you yesterday, CUNY, about the spears though and the avoidability it gets. I was looking because like on that Meow database website, you can build a character and it'll show you all the stats of the character. So I was looking at that, and nobody's made Spearman, but there have been people that have made like theoretical builds for assassins and rogues and bandits. And bro, all those guys cap out at 100 avoidability, and then you've got Spearman over here at 60 avoidability from their mastery. And I need to figure out calculations because like I'm genuinely curious how much, like how often are things missing you at 60 avoidability? Because like that could be really good. You could just be standing around not getting hit. Because like when I watch like bandit streams, like Ryan B's bandit streams, that dude is melee and he like never gets hit. He's always, everything's missing him all the time. And I'm like, dang dude, like you may not be as fast, but spear could be the most economic for farming because you just don't get hit. You can't see yourself giving up the early move speed. I just don't know, because like obviously for bossing 60 avoidability might not get you too far, but for regular monsters I bet you that gets you pretty damn far. You just never get hit. I just love polearms. I agree, polearms are sick. I also think it depends. I have a feeling, a hunch that most people are going to go spear. So polearm, scrolls, gear, all that will probably be cheaper. Got to run to work. Tune in when it's so slow. Alrighty, see ya. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Enjoy work. But it always benefits you to like go like the cheaper item, right? So if everybody goes warrior and they all want to go spearman for the, you know, the iconic historical feeling of it, might be able to buy some gear pretty cheap, and you're moving around the map pretty quick. You're in a business, so you'll become a whale once classic drops. Okay. I mean, the question is, will they have a lot of things to whale on? Like, I'm not promoting real money trading, so like what in game would have like would be something you can whale on to help you. Like I would assume Gachapon comes at some point, but I'm curious when they'll announce it. Like Nexon's got a pretty important job, which is attracting as much of the players as they can without pissing as much of them off as you can, which unfortunately Gachapon, like 2x tickets, like anything that required money to get a literal advantage, dissuaded a lot of the classic community, right? That's why a lot of people don't like modern Maplestory with like the whole MVP system, and like you basically have to spend thousands of dollars to like get EXP buffs and stuff, right? That's insane. They got to be careful, because if they just make it pay to win right away, I think a lot of people just leave. I mean, I'd be way more disinterested in the game if it was pay to win with like 2x scrolls and stuff, right? I think most of us would be. Lily the Frog, you got badass hair. What the heckies? Dude, they look cool. Oh man, I want to look cool. Oh shit, we're out of potions? Oh no. I guess we're at 36,000 though. 36,000 mesas, we can buy some more. See, this is pretty comfy now that there's only a couple mobs down here. Just make sure you don't get hit. Once it gets to like 3 or 4 mobs, it's kind of hard to like train without getting hit. But 1 or 2, we're chilling. What's up, Mr. J Sleepywood? Yeah, let me pull this over. If Nexon needs funding, I'm down for a monthly subscription. A lot of people have talked about that. I'm kind of okay in the department of a subscription. What else you got? I'm down for a monthly subscription for like 3rd job access. I don't like that. I don't want it to be like you only get a portion of the game unless you subscribe. I think it feels predatory, you know, like, okay, so you basically have to buy the game. Similar to OSRS, they can keep funding for both the game and P2N and Modern Maple. I mean, you bring up a good point that is how old school Maplestory works, or old school RuneScape. I think like old school RuneScape, there is a lot they offer for the subscription. I feel like if you had to put it in a similar vein, it'd be like getting like Maple Island and like Genesis or something, and then if you want to do anything else, you gotta subscribe. At that point, just make it a subscription game. But the problem is the free-to-play model makes money, right? Get people hooked on your game, hooked on your product, and then you make the money, right? That's why Gachapon is such a popular thing. Like, I don't see a company in modern day ever going away from that model. Like, we've seen people do it. What was the new game that came out that I played like very little bit, but it was fun? Duet Night Abyss, DNA. It was basically like a Gachapon game. It was like an anime Warframe, but they made it completely free to play. You could get all the items. That game is like on life alert right now because it makes no money. They make like maybe a couple 100,000 a month, whereas you got gacha games making tens of millions, right? It's just, dude, our brains are wired to do lottery. It is, dude. So like, I see Nexon going free to play. It would make sense. It's always been a free to play game. But the question is, how do you make it like not feel pay to win, right? Like modern Maple does a pretty good job of that, right? They just have like the fashion boxes, and at least in like the Chronos server and stuff. So you know, they could do that. I think lots of people would pay for fashion. That this game has always been pretty profitable on that part. I just hope that they stay away from like, oh, we gotta go. Whoa, we gotta go. Okay. I think I've got one potion. Oh, we got 67. Never mind. Let's go repot anyways. We got 67 orange ones. We've been hella looting. I just, you know, I just hope that they keep Classic separate. I hope that they just let the devs of Classic do their thing. And if it's profitable, great. If it's not, then they figure something out. But like, keep the dev population separate. Let them do their thing. Let them cook. I think they can make magic work. People have been like dying for a classic Maplestory, so don't screw it up trying to make like early profits. Let's get some more potions. We didn't get any more. Well, we got a feather hat. That doesn't even get stats. Let's sell that. Okay. Can we sell? Let's sell these caps for money too. Okay. I'm going to buy some more lemons. I want to make sure we can just kind of farm. All right, cool. Okay, let's go get some people invited. We got to get a party of 6. Oh my God. Is that the one? Is that Agent 1 right there? Throwback. I know, right? What's up, Chris? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in, brother. Hope you're well. All right, let's get some people. I think this person needs a party. Get him in. Hime. That thrift spot. I don't care. Anyone else need? Thanks, Fuzzy. Thanks, Fuzzy, the bro, dude. He's like, give me that spot. Big chillin', how are you? I'm big chillin', dude. Just had some. I got my schoolwork all done for university early this week, and this beta came out, so I was like, I gotta stream it. I gotta stream at least once in 2026, right? At least once. Let's get this guy in the party. There we go. Bang. Now we're a full party of 6 again. Let's get that experience. We got to hit the level 30, right? Yeah, what have you been up to, Chris? I've tuned into some of your streams. I don't really know what you're playing nowadays, though. You're kind of playing just some random stuff, aren't you? Have you been playing? You haven't been playing New Genesis, have you? I mean, if you have, I'm going to have to, like, take you to rehab or something. You know what? I think, do I want to go? I'm considering going down to the horny mushrooms. I really like farming right here. It's so safe. And maybe we get more mithril polearms. They drop from the horny mushrooms. Get some more to scroll would be so fun. I don't know if we'd have money for scrolls, but if we did. No NGS. Didn't they get like a big update? And by big update, you know, just another one. What came out? Wasn't it was Luther? Luther came out. Wasn't it? Yeah. Don't die, Hime. No. Rest in peppers. Yeah, they came out with like a Luther update or something. Holy. Dude, Fuzzy's got my back. He's like, bro, don't KS, dude. I'm fine with it. I just want to kill 1 or 2 here. I just don't want to get hit, really. You know what? Let's be brave. If we have to come back, we can. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go deeper. Dang, bro. Guru's killing it here. Let's go deeper. What do we got? There's a few people down here. You know what? No, we're going back up top. Look at that, dude. The teleport tech is so good. That's actually really nice for saving potions. You don't get hit all the way up. I haven't played since like September. Dude, I don't think I've logged in almost 2 years. I like, I contemplate going back to that game, but then I realize like I'm just gonna be met with immediate frustration of being on the game and probably not do anything. Big sad. Are you an official content creator or have they kicked your name off of the list? That's my boy Cronus, the OCC. Dude, wait. They haven't done your picture still? That was an issue when I was playing. No way. No way. Dude, in that Discord that we were a part of, like, I remember you messaging the mod or whatever, and he's like, oh yeah, we'll get on that. That was like 2.5 years ago. No way man. What'd you do to them? Chris, what'd you do to them? They like got a personal vendetta on you, dude. Holy, I'm so sorry. What the hell is this guy talking about? 90 and 50. Look at us though. Almost 28. We're almost to the promised land. No, we're chilling now, dude. Now we have this other guy on this platform. We don't get hit like ever. This is great. No, wait, come back. I didn't mean to scare you away. Come back, please. This is an unk game here. It's safe. Dude, I feel that. What do you think the average, what do you guys think the average age is of this game when it comes out? It's got to be like 30 plus, right? Maybe high 20s. It's got to be like 29 to 30. We're just all old guys playing nostalgic games. Dude, the horde, everybody's coming in. Everybody's getting off of work. Or I guess it's just more of an appropriate time to be playing. Everybody's coming on. Hopefully that means we can keep full parties. Well, bye-bye, Hime. Let's get another. There we go. Let's get some people. Resident Evil? Bro. Okay, okay, okay. See if they want an invite. There we go. I can't play scary games, dude. Scary games, they scare me. I'm such a baby when it comes to them. Like, there's only like a handful of scary games I'll ever play anymore. One of which is Subnautica, because it's slowly overcoming my fear of open water. Holy crap. There's some mods for the game I would love to do at some point where you can like you can make it so it's like pitch black all the time. So creatures just spook up on you all the time. Or like you can make it so that like the big angry creatures can track you from a lot further away. Might I recommend playing RE5? Is that the new one? They've all there's just a million remasters. Man, I could. I'm just a baby, dude. I scream and shit. I'm a little girl. I understand my limitations with gaming, and scary games is one of them. Like we did for one October, I did like Spooktober where we just did scary games. I was literally having stress headaches. I was so scared of the games I was playing. I had to stop streaming because I had just horrible, horrible headaches for the remainder of the night from like my blood pressure and the strain on my eyes. No, 9's the newest one. I got you. Yeah, RE5, okay. I think I remember this one. There's like a swamp. I watched a video. There's like a big scary swamp creature you take out. I've seen it. That is scary though. I don't know what you're talking about. Ah! What? Who's lurking? No, I'm just kidding. That's funny. Sup, Jay? That's funny. Thanks, bro. That's cool, man. I think we're actually probably going to call it quits for the stream. After this level. I'm starting to get a little bit tuckered out. I'm still like recovering from illness, so. But I think what I'm going to do. Here. I still want to get to 30. Probably going to play a little bit more tonight off stream. I'm going to be in the Discord though playing. And then what I might try to do is stream tomorrow. I will try, but I got to get some classwork done. So I'm actually going to start on it today. See if I can get my Monday freed up to do a little streaming. But dudes, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart for every single one of you that tuned in, whether you're new or a very old friend and face, I appreciate it, man. It's been a long time since I've streamed. Really wanted to showcase this game. I will be showcasing other games later on too. So if you'd like, feel free to join the Discord. I don't believe my Discord link works right now, so I will make sure I post it. I previously had the Discord closed, but I'm opening it back up for any new friendly faces that wants to join. So just hang out. I'll post in there when I'm going live again, hopefully sometime this next week. I'm gonna try to make it a goal to do like once a week, just a little bit of streaming. So thanks guys, I appreciate it. It was so awesome seeing so many of you again. And to anybody new for Maplestory, it's awesome to have you here. I'm excited to play with you guys. So we're going to end it right there. Thanks, guys. And I'll talk to you guys sometime in the future, okay? Be well. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. I'll see you guys later.